I've come to you on behalf of your sister.
Hello?
Your sister. My mother is dead. She turned herself into a cow and my sisters killed her.
Leave it to my sister to give birth to such little demons.
You're right. They've become possessed. And no one will listen to me.
Misfortune in my sister's home. May she rest in peace. I've been expecting you for some time.
I didn't know if I'd be able to come to you. The village fears you. All I hear are rumors that you work dark magic like my mother did.
You should not believe everything you hear.
Well, it was my belief that there might be more to you that brought me here. My mother never spoke ill of you. I'm here now because I have nowhere else to turn.
Turn to the past. It makes clear the present.
Please explain.
We lived very comfortable lives as children, your mother and I. We were well educated, well cared for, very much loved, and then a tragedy. Our house caught fire. Embers from the fireplace that weren't tended to.
I know about the fire. Mom told me you lost everything. You were 16.
Everything inside, including our parents, sent up in smoke. Your mother and I managed to escape through a window. Needless to say, she escaped without the burns.
It must be so hard.
To what? To look like a leper? It used to be very, very difficult. But you learn to forget. You learn to see past the body.
You're a very strong woman.
It would have been so easy to take your mother's path with the magic, but I didn't. I knew better, even at 16. We'd both been coming into our abilities for a while at that point. When it first started for me, it was like being more than present with another person. Their thoughts, their feelings, their desires, they come into you. They make themselves known.
How do you know if you're imagining it or not?
We all have second sight to some extent. Just look inward. Ask yourself where the feeling comes from. Be honest with yourself. Ask for guidance.
What you said, that's what it's like with my sisters. Whenever I'm near them, I get this sense of such hopelessness, as if nothing in my life has any meaning and I should just give up. It's not human.
Your mother's suffering. She allowed it to become an anger, a darkness. That's when she began to work the dark magic.
She became a witch.
Indeed she did. She was so young, so ill-experienced. I never fully understood the magic she looked into. She had books. She'd disappear into the forest for hours while I was pent up in bed. She challenged her blossoming ability and channeled it into darkness. And magic is not to be entered into lightly, my girl.
But you had nothing. You were nearing a marriageable age. That must have...
Yes, you are a bright girl. We were nearing 20. No dowry. Quite the predicament to know.
Right.
For several years she fed it, the darkness. And while she fed it, the going was good. She gained popularity in the village. She met your father, a man she genuinely loved, who also happened to have a great deal of property. I never joined her because I was scared of what I might invite. Thank God I stayed away.
So what are you then, if not a witch?
I don't work magic. I am something else. I pick up on things easily. I see a great many things. Angels, demons, guides. I am also an intercessor. I help connect the two worlds. I am a vessel of intense vision, and I do what I have to keep that ability in check.
So why do you stay on the outskirts of town? The rumors...
The town is backward. All they see when they look at me is the burnt, fleshy shell of a human being. And as if that weren't enough, I see too much. I don't want to know. I don't wish to see. Let people do as they please.
But you're my mother's sister! Why do you take no interest in being with her family?
I'm sorry I wasn't present in your life. It was hard with your mother when she stopped the magic. She grew resentful, what with all the misfortune. And then her body began to deteriorate. I saw my sister slowly consumed by the darkness that once brought her bounty. I knew I couldn't help her, and selfish as it is, I didn't want to be taken down with her.
As she's taken me. As she's cursed our whole house.
My sister was a vessel for darkness. I know why you've come. You are the light born forth from your mother to conquer her darkness.
I'm not. I'm a lonely girl who's lost everything.
You are so much more than a girl. Have you no idea how old you really are?
18?
18. You are very old. And the darkness that your mother summoned, the demon that possesses your sisters, it's been after your light for a long time. You are the only one who can make whole your fissured home.
But I fought for my home, for my mother. It's been useless. Things have only gotten worse.
Out of deepest darkness is born the light of God. The stars, they were born in nothingness. They sprouted forth from the abyss to shine light, and from that light we were born, star children. Quite miraculous.
A miracle that we should be put here to suffer and die.
Just think, in spite of all the pain and loneliness, how much better it is to exist.
Than to not exist? How can you conceive of that?
I can't, that's the point. Forgive your mother, girl. It's the first step.
My mother opened her heart to darkness. And even when my father closed her to it, there was no stopping what she'd summoned. She was scared, and she ran from it, and... She gave herself up to save my sisters, didn't she?
Knowing your mother, knowing what we went through, she would have wanted to heal her home. And you will be the one to help her. I have seen the future, and it is as bright as day. Come.
What are we doing?
Opening your eye. Sit. Now, close your eyes. Tell me what you see.
Nothing. I see nothing. I saw my mother.
Go to her. There you will find the bounty of your faith, the wealth of the living God. Dying in one form, your love will restore her in another. Now go. It is nearing dawn. You won't wish to reveal this visit to your sisters.
Goodbye. And thank you.
Until we meet again.
just what to do with these.
Happy Easter. It's good to see you too. How are you feeling?
The same. I get by the best I can. Thank you for the food, Father. Your head has been troubling you again. What is it that bothers you?
There was an incident last night. Stayed up until morning thinking about it. No one can say how or why it happened. Midnight Mass, someone threw liras in the church. Hundreds of liras.
What of it, Father?
Thought you might have an idea of who was behind it. There isn't anyone in the village who has that kind of money. It doesn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense. Her body was broken for the remission of sins, for the remission of her own sin. And now the church has been blessed with the bounty of the girl's faith.
Who are you talking about?
My sister.
I visited her home last week. She was sick, but nothing out of the ordinary for how her body was deteriorating. Her youngest was quite upset, though. Said she thought that there was something wrong with her sisters, something evil growing inside them. She wanted an exorcism.
And what did you tell her?
There wasn't proof of possession. By all accounts, the girls have behaved strangely, but it's nothing that would sanction an exorcism. It's clear the girl's been under a great deal of stress. What with her mother's failing health and her sisters having the reputations they have gotten.
How did she describe her sisters to you?
She said they were cold, distant. Said they grow increasingly violent, and that she fears for the men they go home with. Said she fears for her own life. Your sister did not confirm her story, though.
Of course she didn't. She was never one to admit her own shortcomings. Father, you've come to me for advice, now hear it. The twins finished her off, and now they're after the girl.
And how do you know this?
The girl came to visit me too, Father. Learn that she speaks the truth. She's the one who threw the coins.
But where could she have gotten them from?
My sister. My sister was a witch. She turned herself into a cow to save her home. She gave her body as an offering because she knew her demonic daughters would consume her.
How can it be possible?
Is it so strange, Father? To think that when a person's will is strong enough, it can alter the fabric of space. It can break bones. It can shift skin. bring people back from the dead. It's extreme, but it's not impossible. And I can't be the one to help her. She needs someone who can fight a demon.
I've never battled a demon.
You must! My sister's magic will assist you.
What do you mean?
Her magic is strong, but she needs a sacrifice in order to cast out the demon.
Well then, what will the sacrifice be?
You must be ready to pay whatever price. My sister's magic needs a sacrifice.
I can't.
You are a man of God. The girl needs you. It doesn't matter what they need you for. You are working for something so much bigger than yourself. Accept the challenge.
I'm no match for the darkness you describe. A demon that would have daughters kill and eat their mother? I can't!
Find your faith, Father, or the girl will be lost forever. Her family will wither into nothingness. Think about it. The next time you see your own family.
I have to go.
Father, know this. If she lives, she will be the light of the living God. Go, leave me.
But I
Leave
can't!
me!
I've been with your aunt. She said you needed my help. Are your sisters home?
They haven't been home since last night. This is strange. I thought no one went to visit my aunt, least of all the village priest.
I've known your aunt for many years, since she was a child.
And what do you know about her?
Even when she was young, she had a special kind of presence.
My mom? Did you know she was a witch when I came to you?
No. Your aunt just told me today. I had no idea your mother practiced darkness.
Well, she did. She turned herself into a cow to be consumed by my sisters. It's been so hard here.
I'm so sorry I did not believe you earlier.
It doesn't matter. You're here now. You know, after you didn't believe me that an exorcism was necessary, and even my mother was against the idea, I had no one to talk to about my sisters. Just like I had no one to talk to about my mother. After she died, I just stayed inside tending to the house.
Well, you haven't just stayed in this house. Your aunt told me you were the one who threw the liras in church last night.
Yes.
You gave up the dowry your mother left you?
The liras were never mine. I couldn't hold on to the money from my mother's bones. It wouldn't be right.
Do your sisters know?
No. It was strange. As soon as I saw them, I knew I had to give them away immediately. It was risky, but I had to do it anyway.
So it takes a very special kind of person to give up such wealth. If you hadn't thrown them coins, I wouldn't have gone to your aunt asking about them. I wouldn't be here right now. She has a special way of knowing things, your aunt.
She does, doesn't she? Wait, you go to her for guidance?
I do. I bring her food so she does not have to make the trip into the village. In return, she counsels me. The first time I went to her, she delivered me a message.
What did she say?
Build a shrine to the Archangel Michael.
Why?
20 years ago, my daughter started to cough blood. Just a little at first, but it persisted. Next thing we knew, months it went on like this. One day, she was in so much pain that she asked for us to let her die. Do you know what that is for a father to hear?
No.
She was barely there. It was then that I went to your aunt for the first time. It seemed like of all people she would know. I asked her if there was anything I could do to save my daughter. And she told me.
Where did you build the shrine?
In my mother-in-law's village. We were visiting there when my daughter got sick. We scraped together every lira we could to build a beautiful shrine. It was a simple white chapel. We adorned it with icons of the archangel ready for battle. Being in that place, I feel every part of myself. The night the shrine was complete, my daughter had a dream the archangel drove the illness from her body. She said the illness took the form of a blood-red snake. The archangel slashed it in two. My daughter is now fully grown and perfectly healthy. I have faith in your mother, her aunt.
I wish she and my mother had never stopped talking. Maybe my mom's pact would be different.
Forgive your mother for being as she was. She was the product of her circumstances, just as you are the product of yours. Great things are to come of you. Your aunt has seen it. If I didn't come help you now, I would regret it for the rest of my life. I'm ready to face the darkness.
I think I can start believing in a miracle, Father.
Come! You do not know when your sisters will return. Ready yourself for an exorcism.
Wait, before we start, this was in the chest with the coins. Mom appeared to me in a vision wearing it, so I keep it with me. It may help me.
Can you give me a basin of water, please?
Have you ever done this before? Performed an exorcism?
Never before.
Here's your water.
Thank you. And now, until the demon returns, let us pray. Most sacred Prince of the heavenly armies, Saint Michael the Archangel, defend us in our battle against principalities and powers, against the rulers of this world of darkness, against the spirits of wickedness in the high places. The Holy Church venerates thee as her guardian and protector. To thee, the Lord has entrusted the souls of the redeemed to be led into heaven. Offer our prayers to the Most High, that without delay they may bring his mercy down upon us.
Happy Easter, Father. We had a feeling we'd run into you here. Happy Easter.
Cast off your mask, demon. Who is it you think you're fooling?
No one. Isn't he funny, twin? I think he'd be funnier dead. Do you believe in your God, Father?
Yes, your God must love you very much, right? Saving your daughter as you continue to doubt him.
How do they know about your daughter?
Same way we knew it was you in church, Cinderella.
The demon knows things that are not of this world. It will taunt you until you break. Answer only as you must.
We've been waiting for you. We figured the mystic would tell.
Be silent!
Priest, can your God love a man who consults a seer?
Who goes outside of his holy church to find truth?
I will not be compelled!
Pagan monster!
The mystic sees the loving light!
Only because you cannot see it for yourself!
She has seen your downfall! With my help, the girl will win!
Not if we break her
You have no power here.
We have all the power here! Tell me, Father, where is your God now?
My God is with me!
Maybe you shall be with your God! Leave him alone! He has no place in this!
You will no longer harm the straw. You will no longer suck the life out of this family.
The time is now!
Repeat the Our Father with me. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And deliver us not to temptation, but deliver us from evil. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Thy will be done, heaven.
Oh, think you saw the archangel, Cinderella?
Looks like you won't be seeing much of anything anymore.
Oh, how do you think Mr. John will take the news?
Stop it!
Give up now, Cinderella. There is no one to save you.
No one even sees you.
You're invisible.
You're worthless.
You're nothing.
Like the old cow, you'll dry up.
Don't you dare speak of her.
When we drained your mother's sticky blood, did you see the life leave her eyes?
Did you see the witch inside her? Or did you see how weak she truly was? Go back to the hell you came from. Not without you. What do you want from me? You've taken everything. Not everything. We still have more to take.
We'll take your light. She'll soon be with her mother. That witch will burn for all eternity.
Lying demon, I am with my mother. She has never left me. Then let her save you. Thank you for guiding me. Thank you for being with me always.